especially look out for?
Well, it's the usual names. You've got Scotty Rogan, Tyler Lewis, they obviously being the keeper, Turo Diaz, Cosi Russo, but who could forget is Josh Allen, number 2.
Inside the Series Futsal Arena. Join us live on Facebook, on YouTube, via WeFroth for the first of 4 matches tonight of this round 8 action. Can Fitzroy continue their winning ways, maintain their top of the ladder position? Will Hume cause what would be considered an upset tonight? The firepower is there for Hume, but can they overcome this quality of Fitzroy?
Yeah, absolutely right. And I think tonight, Lockie Ramadan has to really fire them going forward. They really need some goals tonight. They did play each other in round 1. Unfortunately, that time Fitzroy did give them a touch-up 5-1, so they need a lot better performance.
Ramadan starts, he kicks us off. It is Hume going to the right of screen. Interception early there from Cosimo Russo, number 4 for Fitzroy. Long throw. Cross court from Fitzroy. Here's Rogan off his right early. There are so many options always available to Fitzroy. Tremendous experience on the court right now between Rogan and Diaz. There's the first true shot on goal from Russo. Hits the upright. Here's Diaz back to Cosi Russo. Russo returns to Diaz off his right now. Has a shot. And a good save there from Mohamed Fataya.
Yeah, he's got to be on his toes here, Mohamed Fataya. He's got to make sure that he keeps his team in it. Good start by Fitzroy.
Russo turning on his right boot, had a crack at it. The early aggression here from the champions, Fitzroy, another poster. That is 2 times they've hit the upright inside the opening minute, 10 seconds. Fitzroy, very unfortunate.
Yeah, they're very, very lucky. Unlucky for Fitzroy, lucky for Hume. But interesting note, Mazen Abdallah in goal. So he started the last couple of games. So Tyler Lewis, the Golden Glove winner's finding it hard to get his spot back.
Omar Turkman brings the ball in. Floats it over the top, hoping to find Lockie Ramadan. The big number 7 up front for Hume. Diaz makes a run through the centre. Robotis tried to find him as Diaz went into the D. So we're certainly seeing a lot of angles being cut early on here from Fitzroy in their attempt to get on the scoreboard first. Rogan's got some room. Instead it goes over the top far side. And that time not successful for Cosimo Russo. Intercepted by Rogan. Taken back here by Turkman. And puts it out of play. Scott Rogan always a threat. The red-headed skipper of Fitzroy. Arguably the best player in the country. Turkman getting a little fancy there. Had to be careful. He did have Rogan bearing down on him. Diaz. Abdallah. Long ball up front. Arturo Diaz everywhere at the moment.
Yeah, he's really putting the pressure on at Hume, so they're finding it difficult to go forward. And Turkman has to concede a bit of ground, so good defensive work here by Fitzroy.
Twisting and turning. Lockie Ramadan. Diaz did well to get a toe to it. Ramadan wins the ball back through the centre. Rogan goes out of play for a Fitzroy side ball. The referee's going to award it to Hume here, much to the protestation of Scott Rogan. In from Bosdogan. Through the centre, hoping that Ramadan could get a right boot to it. Rogan around Ramadan. Nicely threaded pass. Russo on his right, and Russo finds the net. Well, Cosimo Russo blasting that one and just shy of scoring the opening goal for Fitzroy. He has come close, hitting the upright, and that was just millimetres away. He looks the man most likely at the moment, Alex.
He's had 2 chances so far, and you don't want to give Cozzy Russo confidence. Once he does, he's very unstoppable.
Turkman distributes the ball up front, hoping to find Bosdogan. Here's Russo again, back to Rogan. Diaz, Russo over the top. Too much pepper on it though for Scotty Rogan. Much to the applause of the Hume bench, who will appreciate every mistake that Fitzroy make tonight. There are a few of them, but Hume needs to be able to capitalise on them when they come.
There's a chance here now for Lockie Ramadan, trying to shoulder his way through, holding it up. It needs a bit of support there, and it'll be a Fitzroy ball.
Ramadan v Diaz. Diaz doing a good job of keeping the big fella in check at the moment. Headed down for Rogan. Rogan swings towards goal, looking for that lower right corner. Big hello to Mehmed Kilic, who is watching live on YouTube and cheering on Hume. Ramadan, no company up front. Robotis goes into the D. Was looking for the return. Good coverage, though, from Mohamed Fateh. Corner here for Fitzroy. Plenty of options. There's Rogan just off your screen to the right. It's Scott Rogan now. Cross court to Cosimo Russo. Good take there from Bosdogan. Couldn't feed it out to Ramadan. Side ball again for Fitzroy. All the pressure being applied by the champion so far, Alex.
Yeah, no, that's what a champion team does. They want that early goal, and Hume are holding on, but how long before they actually break?
Rogan, top of the D. Ramadan puts his body into it. And Fateh gets down to make the save. Well done there. Referee didn't like the ball in though. Bosdogan. Well put out by Rogan. Almost 7 minutes gone. We are still scoreless in this round 8 clash. Nejat Sahin trying to come through the centre on that occasion. It would be something if Hume could draw first blood. Fitzroy have hit the upright twice already. Russo has come agonisingly close to scoring. There's Ramadan turning onto his right boot. Just not happening yet for the team in yellow as Josh Allen makes his first appearance of the night. Turkman blocked by Russo. Keep an eye on Allen. Poor pass it was from Rogan. Now he's got it. Beautiful pass from Rogan. Russo tearing down. Fateh did well.
2 big saves there from Mazen Abdallah and Mohamed Fateh coming out there. He had to. Cozzy Russo was off to the races there. Good start from both teams.
Looking to find Bosdogan. Nguyen, Rogan. Goes around Bosdogan. Centres the ball left for Josh Allen. Just a little too much starch on it though. Timeout called. So we'll take a quick break and be right back. Rushi. Now Kikides. Kikides turns. Christopher Kikides. A highlight reel finish. That was wonderful from Kikides.
That's a superb finish there from Kikides. He turned nicely. And Yaramila was well beaten. Look at this lovely turn here. Just the right turn and just put in a sweet spot. Yaramila thought he was going low. Kikides went high and he gives Preston a bit of a...
Nobbs. Nobbs was hoping to a back heel in return. Bruno Silva. Aquino. Aquino! What an absolute ripper! An absolute harpoon! Claudia Aquino is the queen at Futsal Oz tonight. This was phenomenal.
Goal of the week contender.
Still 0-0 first half, under 15 minutes to go between Hume and Fitzroy. With a little more luck, Fitzroy could have had 3 or 4 on the board so far, but twice hitting the upright and Cosy Russo missing by millimetres. Still an opportunity for Hume to be first to score. Turkmani on the court for them, chasing this one. Josh Allen far side. Keep an eye on him. Rogan. Been busy as always, Scotty Rogan. Had Nguyen to his left, goes back to his right though. Here's Nguyen. Rogan again. Jay Broughton coming onto the court for the first time. That is some excitement right there with both Broughton and Josh Allen on at the same time. Rogan. Nguyen. Broughton. On his left. Side netting. Still yet to find the back of that net, Alex.
Yeah, and they're getting closer and closer. Mohamed Turkmani coming on for Hume is another very good player on the ball. Very silky smooth, so watch out for those 2 touches that he does.
There he is, Turkmani, far side. Broughton. Rogan. Allen. Nguyen. Back to Rogan. Outside of the boot. A little too much pepper on it though for Broughton, and Fatea wasted no time in clearing that. He knew what was coming, Alex.
He knew he almost took out the cameraman, so got to be careful there. Not only in the crowd, but working here as well.
Scotty Rogan trying to dazzle and hypnotise Hume with his passing game. Save there from Mazen Abdallah. Broughton to Rogan. Free kick here for Fitzroy, goes across to Rogan. Josh Allen tries to bring it under control, gets away from him. Turkmani's there. Nguyen cleans up to Rogan now. Allen through the centre. Rogan turns on his right and just shy.
Yeah, they don't have the shooting boots on tonight, so it's a good opportunity for Hume to really take it to him this game. But they need to test out Mazen Abdallah. He's only made 1 big save at the moment. They need a lot more from him, especially from Turkmani.
Sahin, Turkmani. Minas Chowdhury on the court too for Hume. Always a worker bee. Nguyen. On the balls of his feet is Mohamed Fatea. With Fitzroy still applying this awesome pressure early. And there he is again, Fatea makes a good save. Just over 11 minutes to go. First half, still 0-0. Which will be a good result so far for Hume. Their goal has been absolutely assaulted by Fitzroy, but nothing yet finding the back of the net for the champions. Nice layoff there to Minas Chowdhury. thundering a shot off his right.
Yeah, that's a lot better. That's what they need to do. They can't match in speed. They're going to have to be really smart with their possessions as Allen now.
Josh Allen through the centre, and good little poke there from Omar Turkman to put the ball out of play. Rogan cannot get past Fataya. Having a wonderful game so far, Mohamed Fataya. Broughton dead centre, waiting for it perhaps. Nguyen on his right, Fataya again, gets down low, sticks the leg out. Another corner for Fitzroy. Rogan goes round one. Fataya, full spread on that one. Fingertips to it. Mo Fataya, great opening half.
Yeah, the Kung Fu Panther, as he likes to be known, he's having an absolutely phenomenal game so far. Fitzroy have done everything they possibly can. They just can't beat him so far. They've got to just get that forward going. When they go forward, they've got to test out Mazen Abdallah.
Under 10 minutes to go now. Side ball for Hume. Keeping Lockie Ramadan on the bench at the moment. Change is going to happen now for Hume. Will it be Ramadan coming back on? No. It is Omar Hardy. As Hume still trying to pick the lock. And Fitzroy too. They haven't opened the scoring door yet. Stolen by Hardy. Good still to take the ball away from Diaz. On comes Harry Robotis for Fitzroy, number 18. A chance now for Hume. Nedjat Sahin to take the free kick within a very good range. Has some options at his disposal. Omar Hardy's gone to his 2 o'clock. Big run up here from Sahin, indicates he may have a crack off his left boot. One-man wall by Fitzroy. It is a crack off the left, and it finally tests Mazen Abdallah, and he is up to the task.
Yeah, that's a great save there from Mazen Abdallah. He hasn't had a lot to do, and when called upon, he's did well, and that was a big save.
Through the centre goes Mazen, well cut out there by Chowdhury. Broughton to bring it in far side. Cosimo Russo back on the court. Robotis to Broughton. Over to Russo. Side netting again for Fitzroy. Fataya, short ball to Sahin. Sahin goes out wide. Turkmani brings it down. Diaz to Russo. Russo leaves it to Broughton. Robotis. Russo. Edging forward, Fitzroy. Russo pulls the trigger. Spread for Taya, but ultimately went wide. Oh, there was a touch on it, so it will be a corner here for Fitzroy. Russo to take it. Diaz on his right. Diaz. Broughton. Russo. 2-on-1. Robotis trying to square it for Arturo Diaz. Lockie Ramadan back on. Off goes Mohamed Turkmani. Rogan. Goes around Hardy. Hardy still chasing him. Referee's whistle blows. Free kick for Fitzroy.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was a foul. Referee had a better view than what we had, but this is good, solid work here. Looks like it'll be a timeout from Fitzroy. We'll go to a quick ad break. We'll be back right after this. Allen clears, Caro, Sewell, back to Allen here.
33 seconds.
Oh, it's given away, Allen. Good tackle, Allen.
Just can't reach out Sewell.
Oh!
And it's Josh Allen.
There it
Josh
is.
Allen scores. Josh Allen takes his top off.
The hat trick. He gets his hat trick, gets his top off, and sends the stadium into overdrive.
Interrupters.
The stadium's erupted.
Interrupters there.
He'll take
Josh,
the yellow card, no
that's a
worries,
yellow-
Joseph.
You take the yellow card every day of the week.
Let's have a look at this replay, please. It all started here with Allen. Have a look. Not this bit here, but he wins the ball here
Good
in that tackle against Ate. Passes the ball off,
Didn't give up.
and he goes to the back post and taps it in. So, yeah, Kevin...
Still scoreless. Six minutes to go in this first half. Fateo has been busy in goal for Hume. Abdullah's been tested only once, really, in the Fitzroy goal. Good save again from Fateo. Tell you what, Alex, he could be vying for man of the match so far, Mohamed Fateo.
Absolutely, he's put in an outstanding performance so far, and if it wasn't for him, I think they'll be a couple goals down, but they've got to continue working hard. Fitzroy, you know Fitzroy will come at one point, and they'll put that pressure on, and it's always towards now, this is where that pressure time is.
Chance for Hume. Side ball for Chowdhury to Sahin. Back to Chowdhury. Tried to go down the line past Harry Rabotis. Ramadan. Sahin. Floats over. A little too far to the byline. Are you surprised Fitzroy haven't gotten on the board yet, Alex?
No, actually, a lot of teams have done their homework at Fitzroy. We've seen Fitzroy be goalless or just a 1-0 lead at just before half time. So that's the game evolving and the teams evolving, knowing that they have to be on focusing 100%. They can't switch off. As soon as they switch off, Fitzroy will know. So there's plenty of time left, and Hume are doing a great job so far.
Rogan just boots it away. Sahin.
Interesting note, Lockie Ramadan hasn't given away a foul yet. He's given away 15 so far, so WeFroth gives you live stats, so make sure you check it out.
Sahin down the right, 2-on-1 here, put out by Rabotis. Will it be Ramadan's right? It will. Nowhere near the target, though, from big Lockie Ramadan. A little sloppy on that occasion. Haven't really seen Ramadan get out of first gear yet, but I'll tell you what, if the big man starts to go through those gears, Alex, it could be trouble.
I think that this is a game that he really needs to go through those gears. He's only scored 2 goals so far, so if he can get a couple here today, it'll definitely help him out, and Hume as well.
Good work there from Turkman. Look for the return ball. Russo lays it off to Rogan. Russo wants the return. Gets it now. Cosimo Russo crosses court. Low and hard. But still unable to get past Mohamed Fateo. Rabotis. Rogan. Some room to move. Did have Diaz out to his left. Making a play towards the D. Here is Arturo Diaz now. Are we going to go into the halftime break scoreless? 2:55 to get there. Cosimo Russo versus Ramadan. Ramadan puts the hands up, says I didn't touch him. Here he is. Goes out wide. Turkmani down the line looking for Ramadan. On comes Michael Newen. Rogan versus Ramadan. Rogan goes to Ramadan's left, feeds it to Newen. Newen off his right. And still easy take for Mohamed Fateo. If they stay Scoreless at halftime. Fateh will have many a pat on the back during the halftime break, many a high five. Maybe even a casual slap on the behind in congratulations of a wonderful first half. Still though, 2 minutes, anything can happen. Hume have only really had maybe one good shot on target. Alex, maybe two, definitely one.
Definitely two chances, but the defending absolutely top-notch tonight. This is the best I've seen them defend as a team, and they're really making Fitzroy work hard. The Fitzroy are really pushing him. They're really pressing him. They're moving the ball really fast, and Hume with him all the way.
Good work from Rogan. Fateh again. Right man, right place. Mohamed Fateh. Reflexes of not a panda tonight, a big cat tonight. Here's Russo. Can't get past Turkmani. Turkmani's had a wonderful opening half as well. Still Hume defend. The ball just trickles over the line. 1 minute to go in what has been a thoroughly entertaining opening half. Here's Scotty Rogan. Russo feeds it out wide. Nguyen. Rogan looks to go through the centre and Turkmani meets it. Rogan out the other side to Nguyen. Peralton. Russo. Rogan. Peralton turns. Turkmani intercepts. Well done from him. Given away though by Fikri Bozdogan. Rogan. Russo. Poor return. Window open for Hume. Quick take on the side ball. Break now for Kosi Russo. Took a deflection off Nejat Sahin. Corner here for Fitzroy. No time. And at halftime, big goose eggs on the scoreboard. 0-0. We'll be back shortly with the second half. Kopic likes to be at the top of the D. She's so dangerous. Can score a bag of goals, as can this lady. Claudia Friscalzo's done it again. The Golden Boots of last year having a scintillating night, and Fitzroy's domination continues.
Well, it's just Carlton not being aware defensively for Scalzo, just being patient, knowing that that space is waiting for her right there on the top right of your screen. She sprints right towards it. She knows she's not taking a touch. It's first time, top corner. Daly has no chance. It is.
Allen clears, Caro, Sewell, back to Allen here.
33 seconds.
Oh, it's given away, Allen. Good tackle, Allen. Just
Allen.
can't reach out, Sewell.
Oh!
And it's Josh Allen.
There it
Josh
is.
Allen scores. Josh Allen takes his top off.
The hat trick. He gets his hat trick, gets his top off, and sends the stadium into overdrive.
Interrupters.
The stadium's erupted.
Interrupters there.
He'll take
Josh,
the yellow card, no
that's the
worries,
yellow.
Joseph.
You take the yellow card every day of the week.
Let's have a look at this replay, please. It all started here with Allen. Have a look. Not this bit here, but he wins the ball here
Good
in that tackle against Ate. Passes the ball off.
Didn't give up.
And he goes to the back post and taps it in. So, yeah, Kevin...
Fitzroy, as we see with the Giovanelli there, try to have a shot but good block. So this is a must-win game here. Lose here tonight and you're pretty much chasing for second spot.
Giovanelli! He's on the scoreboard! And his debut performance for Moreland. Wade Giovanelli, wonderfully done.
Yeah, and it gets a run of play here. You can see Moreland, they had a game plan from that timeout. Ray made the dummy, and then here, Andre Caro, just what the doctor prescribed, and Giovanelli there.
Kikides makes a run. Rushi. Now Kikides. Kikides turns. Christopher Kikides! A highlight reel finish. That was wonderful from Kikides.
That's a superb finish there from Kikides. He turned nicely. And Yaramila was well beaten. Look at this lovely turn here. Just a right turn and just put in a sweet spot. Yaramila thought he was going low. Kikides went high and he gives Preston a bit of a...
To Nobbs. Nobbs was hoping to a back heel in return. Bruno Silva. Aquino. Aquino! What an absolute ripper! An absolute harpoon! Kuria Aquino is the second half between Hume and Fitzroy. And yes, Hume keeping the champions scoreless in the first half, thanks in big part to Mohamed Fatia having a wonderful goal, a game-in goal for Hume. But traditionally, Alex, we always say it, the opening 5 minutes of the second half is where Fitzroy are most dangerous. It's where they put goals, and that is plural goals on opponents.
Yeah, absolutely right, Michael. And we've seen it week in, week out. After half-time, the first 3 minutes are so crucial for teams. They need to be switched on. They can't afford to drop their concentration, and Hume need to be aware of that.
Josh Allen cutting in between Bosdogan and Sahin. Side ball. Turkmani. 2-on-1. Turkmani turned to his left to go past Nguyen, but Nguyen wins the side ball. Cross to Rogan. Peralton. Nguyen threads it nicely. Allen tried to turn. Bosdogan said, I'll have none of that. Easy here for Mason Abdallah. Allen leaves it for Rogan. Nguyen versus Sahin. Back to Rogan. Just keeps it in, does the captain. Off the pelvis there of Nguyen. Sahin trying his luck off the left. Abdallah, who was only tested a couple of times really in the opening half. How would it be if Hume could score first here? Sahin was maybe hoping that Turkmani could get some sort of contact to the ball.
Yeah, that was inches away from Turkmani. And the one team that we really be watching this game is Moreland. Moreland 6 points behind. They're hoping for a Hume win. What a result it would be, but you can't count your chickens as yet.
Some uncommon mistakes being made by Fitzroy here. You wonder if there are maybe some signs of frustration creeping in, I should say. Turkmani forced to go it alone, a sea of yellow around him. Here's Nguyen. Turkmani did well. Nguyen had no place to go. Fatia rolls it out to Turkman. Sahin. That one hoped to find Mohamed Turkmani, who's the target point at the moment with Lockie Ramadan on the bench. Michael Nguyen. Good pressure again by Turkmani. It'll be Hume to bring it in. The familiar balding figure of Fikri Bosdogan. He's almost got the 1998 Zinedine Zidane hairstyle going there, Alex.
Well, we can't speak ourselves, but...
Join us fully, Bosdogan. Shave it all off.
Just
become one of us, brother.
You can join the fraternity, but not a foul there from Turkmani. So slow start here, 4 minutes in. This is where Fitzroy start to pile under pressure now.
Rogan on his right. cleared into the audience there by Sahin. Lucky little man has picked it out of the audience and thrown it back to the referee. Rogan. Josh Allen. Beautifully cut out by Turkmani. Here's Sahin through the centre. Turkmani makes a move into the D. Side netting. This is more like it from Hume. They're about to overcome that fabled 5-minute portion of the second half that Fitzroy is so renowned for. Oh, there was no one home. If only Turkmani had been a bit closer to the centre. Rogan. But Hume starting to apply some pressure. Can they maintain it? Fateh again. What a game Mohamed Fateh is having.
Unbelievable so far.
Nguyen. Rogan. Off target. Haven't seen Orlando Lopez yet for Fitzroy. Alex, he's a youth player, you tell me?
Yeah, one of the youth players, Orlando Lopez. So it'll be interesting to see whether he'll get game time. If it's going to be tight like this, I don't think so. But you never know. He might be that X factor they need.
Sahin took his time and read it well. Sahin Turkmani trying to stretch Mazen Abdallah. That was wonderful patience, though, from Nejat Sahin, wasn't it? To slow things down, look around the court, find Turkmani on the far side.
Yeah, it was a beautiful ball in. They just needed that slight touch, and this confidence is growing here from Hume. They just need to keep the patience. They can't afford to switch off. Oh, Mazen Abdallah way out of his D there. Are they going to review it?
You can hear them saying he's handballing outside the D.
They've got a challenge.
Shot there from Turkman. What did they... Surely they should have challenged that, though, right, Alex?
You would think
they're calling it from the bench.
Yeah, I would challenge it. They got the challenge there. Referees have to use it if it's been asked for. So interesting they're not going to go with it. Hopefully we can get it on replay and have another look at it.
We'll maybe wait till timeout and see if we can get it on a replay and check it out. Boys, the outside of the D. Meanwhile, Josh Allen here, the epitome of excitement, who will be hoping to get on the scoreboard as he usually does. Feeds it to Rogan. And again, good defense from Hume. At death's door there. It's well done by Chowdhury. Allen was making a move in the D, though. Turkmani seemed to have Allen covered. They are two to watch tonight. Allen and Turkmani. Here's Allen again on his left, straight into the hands of Fateh. Beautifully done. Will we see Ramadan come back on the court? Side ball for Fitzroy. Rogan, bottom left of your screen. Here he is, Scott Rogan. Feeds it down the right. Turn from Robotis. Had Turkmani there. Referee blows the whistle, says a foul. And indeed, Luqman Ramadan is back on the court. 8 minutes deep almost in this second half. Two-man wall. Though with Ramadan in the wall, it should be a five-man. Now it's just Ramadan, so that's a three-man. Oh, off the line. What was Fateh doing there? It was very strange.
Big brave call to do that.
Ramadan tries to turn through two. Ramadan still fighting for it. Comes out to Rogan. Spoiled. Beautiful play from Hume. Applying pressure. And that will be a foul on Rogan by Minhas Chowdhury. Yeah, but I love the aggression, the determination, the doggedness of Hume, Alex.
They are, and they're stepping it up. They've got to be careful on 3 fouls as Cozzy tries to slice. That's 4, so they need to be careful here, Hume. They don't want to give easy shots at goal for Fitzroy. That's what Fitzroy will now look to do. 4 fouls. Hume just need to settle down. Show the aggression, but be smart with it.
Rogan with the free kick. Fataya aligns his wall. Rogan may try and curl it off his right. He's got Allen out to his 2 o'clock. Russo top of the D. Newen to his left. Goes out to Allen. Back to Rogan. Well put out by Sahin. Lovely work from Hume. Defense, as Alex said, has been on the money tonight. Sahin again blocks it off Russo.
Yeah, it's been absolutely instrumental for him. That's why they're still in this game. It's just they need to get that goal. That one goal can just really lift them, and I think Lockie, it's his time.
Diaz on for Allen. Here's Arturo Diaz. Feeds it out wide to Scott Rogan. Rogan through the centre to Russo. Russo back to Rogan. The double R combination not working on that occasion. Turkmani to bring it in. Sahin floats it over the top, Andre Caro style, hoping for a back head there from Ramadan. Sahin has had a wonderful game, Nejat Sahin. You know, it's actually really hard to pick a weak point on Hume tonight, Alex. I would say their quietest player has been Lockie Ramadan.
Yeah, and that's he's usually the one that's doing the most. So it's going to be very interesting. Like you said, we've played almost 11 minutes now as Michael Tiaras has blown the whistle. Might be just getting the froth mop out.
There you see big number 7, Lockie Ramadan, prowling like a tiger. Down to the line. Little turn, puts it out of play to Omar Hardy. Did well not to concede a corner. Or is it a corner? No, it's a side ball, very close to the corner. Oh, Rogan had the right idea, but again, hasn't set the scope tonight. Scott Rogan, long throw for Ramadan, couldn't bring it under control, the big fella. He's had, when he has been on tonight, the experience of Arturo Diaz minding him. And Diaz has managed to shut him down effectively.
Former teammates at Carlton Hart, so they know each other very well.
11.5 minutes remaining. Still 0-0. Fataya, a contender for man of the match. Can he keep a clean sheet for another 11 minutes? Russo, Newen, Fataya again. Mohamed Fataya. What a hero. Absolute dynamite, Mohamed Fataya tonight.
Well, unbelievable there. The save and the follow-up too. He got back on his feet quickly. Whatever he's had today, whatever he's had for dinner, he needs to replicate that week in, week out. This is a decision here where Mazen Abdallah, is it? Well, this could be the save. His initial save, and then Kosi Russo.
Oh, Russo just squandered that one. Far side, Omar Hardy. Ramadan being closely guarded here. He's at the top of the D, Ramadan. He is being man-marked at the moment, Ramadan. They are not letting him be on an arm's length. Fitzroy, they know the problems the big man poses. Rogan goes around one. Sahin did well. This is close. Ramadan spoils. Down the right line from Sahin. Through the centre, Russo. Rogan. Russo turns on his left. Fataya's there. Ramadan. Sahin. Chowdhury. Still 0-0, 10 minutes remaining. Timeout called. We'll take a quick break.
Josh Allen takes his top off.
The hat-trick. He gets his hat-trick, gets his top off, and sends the stadium into overdrive.
Interrupters.
The stadium's erupted.
Interrupters there.
He'll take
Josh,
the yellow card. No
that's a
worries,
yellow-
Joseph.
You take the yellow card every day of the week.
Let's have a look at this replay, please. It all started here with Ellen. Have a look. Not this bit here, but he wins the ball here in that tackle against Ate. Passes the ball off.
Didn't give up.
And he goes to the back post and taps it in. So, yeah, Kevin...
Fitzroy, as we see with the Giovanelli there, try to have a shot but good block. So this is a must-win game here. Lose here tonight.
More. Can we see that once more? One more time. Did Abdallah handle it outside the D? And why was there no challenge?
This is the top view, which will probably give us a better indication. So Turkmani comes in. Oh, that's a handball.
Well, no challenge though by Hume, strangely. So a little controversy here. We're still locked at 0-all, 9:15 to play.
The only thing I can think of is they probably thought Turkmani fouled him, but it didn't look like he touched him. Interesting.
Hume on 4 fouls. Need to keep it clean. Here's Nejat Sahin. Ramadan. Closely guarded again by Arturo Diaz. Russo trying to feed it to Brofton. Through the centre. Rogan cuts it out. Sahin wins it, loses it to Russo. Here's Diaz. Diaz to Russo. Nicely done from Chowdhury. Diaz. Turkman in the way. Russo. No. Diaz tried to thread it through the centre to Brofton. Saved by Abdallah. Russo. Rogan. Russo. Oh, nicely done. Wonderful play from Nejat Sahin. I should say from Omar Turkman. Great defending by Hume, Alex.
They're giving it their all. They're putting everything on the line.
And again, Omar Turkman.
And you can see that. You can see the passion that's coming out. Even Lockie Ramadan's clapping that. So they're really up for it now. They just need that goal.
Rogan. Around Turkman. Brofton. Goes wide. $8:15 to go. Fataya. What a game he's had. Over the top. Nobody home too far. Abdallah rolls it out to Rogan. Rogan down the left. One-on-one, V. Chowdhury. And then Turkman came in for the assist. Can they capitalise off the corner here, Fitzroy? Rogan to take it. Over to Diaz on the volley. Nejat Sahin there. Diaz, quick throw. Wow. Just couldn't time the header there, Cosi Russo.
Well, that was a big, big chance here for Cosi Russo. He's had 2 big chances, and we've played almost half an hour of futsal, no goals as yet.
Ramadan. Still Ramadan. Ramadan V4. Still Ramadan. Twisting and turning, Lockie Ramadan. Hume still at the ball. Sahin. On comes Allen. Off goes Russo. Corner here for Hume. Sahin waiting. So too Turkman. It's Sahin off his left. Allen! Fataya again. Gets hands to it. Mo Fataya, what a match he's having. Rogan. Bropton. Back to Rogan. Low block from Turkman. Beautiful play from Sahin. Quickly cut out there. Arturo Diaz. Stolen by Turkman. Good play from Omar Turkman.
Big tackle there from Scotty Rogan. Captain stepping up. Wow, 6 minutes to go. He's going down to the wire.
Ramadan loses it. Nicely done from Chowdhury. Tried for the deft touch. Forced Abdullah to put it out of play. Corner now for Hume. Ramadan inside the D. They look for the big man. He couldn't get to it to turn. Side ball, Josh Allen. Rogan. Mistake again by Fitzroy. Could Hume possibly push this one to a 0-0 game and force us to penalties in what has been a wonder night for Mohamed Fataya? Sahin. Ramadan, nobody there. Good play. Well cut out by Sahin. Turkman. Tries to win it back. Sahin through the centre. Sahin hits the sideboarding. They are threatening Hume.
They're getting closer and closer. And Fitzroy just can't seem to break that. Pick that lock, as you mentioned, is another chance for Turkman now.
Stolen by Rogan. Oh, golden chance for Fataya again, the hero.
Unbelievable.
Mohamed Fataya playing out of his skin tonight. Ewan goes through the centre. Gets bundled off the ball. That'll be 5th foul. That's Ramadan.
It was a silly foul to give, not needed. And that's Lockie's only contribution so far. He moves to 16 fouls for the season.
It's been a very slow game for Ramadan. Not in form tonight. Two-man wall, Scott Rogan free. Allen to his 1 o'clock. Rogan shoots wide. 3.5 minutes remains. 5 fouls on the board for Hume. Ramadan put out by Allen. Deflection off Ramadan. Fitzroy ball. Ramadan cannot do anything silly and give away any more fouls. Shoot! Oh, Mason Abdullah! Great shot by Sahin. And Fataya, look at the confidence of Mo Fataya. Skied it, did Ewan. Took a deflection or a touch for a corner.
Just come off Nejit Sahin there.
Nail-biting finish to this one. Sahin did well. Turkmani. Ramadan. Rogan. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Fitzroy asking for a foul. The referee says no. It would have been an immediate penalty for Fitzroy.
They've got to take him off. You've got to take him off.
I think so. You're right. He's done no substantial contributions this game, Lockie Ramadan. And I think at this moment he poses a danger of putting foul 6 on the board and handing a penalty to Fitzroy. Unfortunately, Alex, I don't think he's the man to score tonight for Hume.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. He's put in a shift, but it's just not his night. You have those.
Ramadan turns on his right, forces a corner here. Now we see Mohamed Turkmani inside the D. Omar Turkman on the outside. It's Turkmani, couldn't get a little back heel to it. 148. What a game. Rogan off his right. Good work from Omar Turkman to force Scotty Rogan a little wide. This is nail-biting. This is what serious futsal is all about. Flick-on header attempt there from Turkmani. Hasn't he been a shining light tonight? For me, player of the match, though, that man there, Nejat Sahin or Mohamed Fataya.
You can't split it between the two.
Sahin, little high. Corner here for Hume. Side ball. Quick movement here from Fitzroy. Got to be careful. Turkmani slides, can't keep it in play. Rogan feeds it out to Nguyen. Nguyen back to Rogan. Rogan on the far side. Josh Allen to Nguyen. Poor communication. 126. Wherever you're watching live on YouTube, on Facebook, via WeFroth, you've got to be loving this. Especially if you're a Hume supporter. You are on the edge of your seat right now. One came off Nejat Sahin. On comes the potency of Cosimo Russo. Will it be a case of cometh the hour, cometh the man? Is he the man?
If this goes to penalties, Michael, you've got to fancy Hume because they beat Moreland in penalties. Could they do the same here tonight?
Have they taken Lockie Ramadan off?
Yes, they have.
So they listened to you, Alex. They took him off. They didn't want the big man risking another foul. They're on 5 fouls. They've got 1 minute 10 to keep defending cleanly here and force this to penalties. Josh Allen. Fitzroy have the big guns on court. Allen, Rogan, Russo. The huge, potent trio of goal scorers.
This could be the longest 60 seconds of a Hume supporter's life.
Fataya comes out. What a game he's had, Mohamed Fataya. Boots that one over the top.
Yeah, you had nothing in front of him, so just do the smart thing, get rid of it, reset.
Rogan, always thinking. Goes out wide to Russo, through the centre, Nguyen, back to Russo. Russo, some room, gets around, Turkmani, there it is! Cometh the hour, cometh the man indeed, and Cosimo Russo is the man.
He might have just broken Hume's heart there, you could see. He kept it moving. Michael Nguyen waited, and Cosy was going to go left, switches to his, going to go right, switches to his left and shoots, and finally Mohamed, and they've got one back.
How about this? They're calling for a challenge here.
Let's have a look at it here.
Are they calling for a challenge? Let's have a look here. Mohamed Fataya, what a game. Feeds it out nicely. Centered, and it's that man, Nejat Sahin.
That's a goal. That is a goal.
Oh, yeah.
That is a goal.
Oh, wow. What drama. What drama.
Well, we waited almost
The
50.
two best players of the night for Hume combining, Fataya and Sahin. Look at this. Yeah. Looks like a goal to me.
That's a goal.
Oh, this is wonderful, Alex.
Well, we've almost played, 46 minutes of futsal.
This is wonderful. A challenge is on. Now, we're not going to go anywhere. We're going to stay with it.
Wow.
This is wonderful. Can we see that goal again? The Hume goal once more. Because this is just exciting. Mohamed Fataya makes a brave move in the final seconds to come well out of his area. Feeds the ball on the right-hand side. The ball comes to Nejat Sahin. And Sahin, off his left, I believe it was, somehow gets it over the top of Abdallah, past the outstretched legs of Josh Allen, and it goes over the line.
That is a goal. That is a...
Here it is.
Let's have a look.
So you can't see Fataya, who's done the work. There he is, Fataya, lays it to the right, centered to Sahin.
And it's a goal.
It is a goal. You can hear the crowd applauding in the background. It's 1-1. It is 1-1. Timeout has been called. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to take a timeout before I have a heart attack. We'll take a timeout. Be right back. Is the queen at Futsal Oz tonight. This was phenomenal.
Goal of the week contender.
likes to be at the top of the D. She's so dangerous. Can score a bag of goals, as can this lady. Claudia Friscalzo's done it again. The Golden Boots of last year having a scintillating night, and Fitzroy's domination continues.
Well, it's just Carlton not being aware defensively for Scalzo, just being patient, knowing that that space is waiting for her right there on the top right of your screen. She sprints right towards it. She knows she's not taking a touch. It's first time, top corner.
The drama inside Series Futsal Arena for this round 8 opening clash. Just when you thought Fitzroy had done it, in the final 30 seconds with a goal from Cosi Russo, straight away Hume answered back a goal from Nejat Sahin. 1-1. It looks like we are going to penalties unless there is a moment of magic. Mohamed Fataya and Nejat Sahin have been the standouts tonight. Down the line go Hume. Flick on header, hoping to find Turkmani. Last attempt for Fitzroy. Last attempt now for Hume. Fataya throws it high. Turkmani can't turn. We are going to penalties.
Wow, unbelievable scenes here. 46 minutes of futsal, no goals. In the last 30 seconds, we had 2.
Now, Alex, the favourites in the penalty, you're saying Hume?
Yeah, I think so, because there's no pressure on him. No one would have picked Hume to win tonight. All the pressure is on Fitzroy, and Hume, they beat Moreland in the exact same situation. So can they do it again and take out 2 of the top teams?
I can't remember the last time Fitzroy lost in the league season.
We would have to go back to last season.
A long time back.
We'll dig it up in via
Alex going to dig. A little bit of investigation here from Alex Sivkorovsky. He's going to dig for us because we are trying to remember when was the last time in the league, not any Clubs Cup Championship or anything else, that Fitzroy lost. Are they going to incur their first loss tonight? Can Fataya continue his, I say, man of the match performance? I don't think anyone can take that away from Mohamed Fataya. The only man who could would be Nejat Sahin. Fataya goes across and shakes hands with Mazen Abdallah, his opposite. It's going to be Nejat Sahin to shoot first against Mazen Abdallah. Abdallah adjusts the socks, puts the ball on the spot, readjusts. Abdallah on the goal line, shakes them out, measures himself, will try to make himself big and imposing. Sahin. Not a long run up here for Nejat Sahin. Off his right boot, it looks like. No, it's going to be off his left. It's wonderfully done. Nejat Sahin has done everything right tonight. And now it's going to be Michael Nguyen stepping up for Fitzroy to take on man of the match, Mohamed Fataya. Fataya, who has spoiled so many parties for Fitzroy. If not for Fataya, they may have put 8 on the board tonight. Fataya's come out far. Nguyen. Oh, can't beat Fataya. Just hand him the man of the match award right now, no matter what the result of this game is. He has won it.
Last time they lost, Michael, round 12 versus Altona.
There you go. It's been a long time. Here is Omar Turkman. Delicately places the ball on the court for a chance to go 2-0 up. Turkman really taking his time. Referee wants it on the spot. Sahin having a look to help out. Turkman's happy with it now. Setting off his right boot. Bigger run up here for Turkman. Oh. And well done from Mazen Abdallah. 1 penalty apiece. Now it's Cosi Russo, the man who, with 30 seconds or so to go in the game, broke Hume hearts. And Mohamed Fataya is the hero again. 2 saves from Fataya. He is having the night of his life, Mohamed Fataya. Lockie Ramadan had a very quiet game, gave away silly fouls. If ever there was a time for Lockie to step up, it is now. And he doesn't. And that puts the ball next in the hands of Scott Rogan. If Rogan misses this, if Fateh saves this, Hume have won. Can Mohamed Fateh stop a penalty from arguably the best player in the country?
What a moment.
I'm not even going to talk for this one. One penalty apiece. We go to a fourth.
They just need to score here.
Fikri Bozdogan. Pressure on him now. Short run up. Didn't need a lot of space. Bozdogan nailed that one through the centre. And now it looks like Harry Rabotis to take on Mohamed Fateh.
Wow.
If Rabotis misses this, Fitzroy lose. For the first time since round 12 last season. The hero is Mohamed Fateh!
Unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Fitzroy have finally shown a chink in their armour. And it was Mohamed Fateh.
Man of the match, no doubt about it, even before the penalty shootout, but exemplified in the penalty shootout. Mohamed Fateh, hopefully, folks, we will get a chance to chat to Mohamed Fateh in a few moments' time. Don't go anywhere. We've just seen history being made.
Well, it was well beaten. Look at this lovely turn here. Just the right turn and just put in a sweet spot. Yaramilo thought he was going low. Kakides went high and he gives Preston a bit of a...
To Nobbs. Nobbs was hoping to a back heel in return. Bruno Silva. Aquino. Aquino! What an absolute ripper! An absolute harpoon! Kuria Aquino is the queen at Futsal Oz tonight. This was phenomenal.
Goal of the week.
Likes to be at the top of the D. She's so dangerous. Can score a bag of goals, as can this lady. Claudia Friscalzo's done it again. The Golden Boots of last year having a scintillating night, and Fitzroy's domination continues.
Well, it's just Carlton not being aware defensively for Scalzo, just being patient, knowing that that space is waiting for her right there on the top right of your screen. She sprints right towards it. She knows she's not taking a touch. It's first time, top corner. Daly has no chance. It is.
Allen clears, Caro. Sewell, back to Allen here.
33 seconds.
Oh, it's given away, Allen. Good tackle, Allen. Just can't reach out, Sewell.
Oh!
And it's Josh Allen.
Josh Allen scores! Josh Allen takes his top off.
The hat-trick. He gets his hat-trick.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I got Mo Tanker from Hume. Congratulations on that win.
Thank you very much.
Talk us through it. That was a very, very tight game. You guys left it very late.
Oh, we got lucky, didn't we?
How did you feel out there?
I'm lost for words. Overachieved. I believe we've got a good team. I believe we work hard. I believe we've always come out and given 110%. Went with the strategy, which we didn't do last time. We sat off them last time, but this time I really want to be in their face and make them distribute the ball, because distributing the ball, higher error chance, and it worked tonight. So unlucky. Sorry to hear that, you know, Fitzroy losing their first game, but they're a great team anyway. They're just going to bounce right back. So I'm pretty sure they're going to do well for the rest of the season.
0-0 at halftime. What was the message from the boys? Did you say keep doing what we're doing, or did you really want them to step it up another gear?
So at 0-0, we compared it to last time we played, and we were 1-0 down. So we're looking at the positives now.
Yeah.
We're like, okay, last time 1-0 down, but this time we're 0-0. So we just keep going. So strategy doesn't change when it's working, and we just kept at it. And we did concede a goal late. And when we did concede the goal late, we were going forward, and I'm like to Moe, the keeper, because man of the match from me, I believe he's the man of the match. I'm like, go. And he's looking at me like, what do you mean? I'm like, go be fifth man. And he actually started the passage of play, and we got the goals somehow. I don't even know who scored, but
it was Nejit Sahan who will be credited with that. So you've beaten 2 of the top teams on penalty shootout. What's the secret recipe that you've got?
Oh, there is none. It's in the DNA. It's all the players. They bring that energy, and although we had 3 players missing tonight, the guys that came in did a fantastic job. You know, thank you so much for coming. You know, like, you never let us down. Like, whenever we need someone and we're desperate, they always turn up and they bring their A game. Like Fico scoring the penalty. Like, he's old school, but, you know, I've been giving him breaks this season. But, you know, Fico's great and good addition to come back when he's ready.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you
Good
so
luck
much
for the rest of the season.
Thank you so
Stay
much,
tuned,
guys.
ladies and gentlemen. Massive game still coming up right after this.